Hey everyone, welcome back to Empire Build Academy. Fabian. We're looking at some of the new features that have come out on Evony with the K50 update, and this one we're looking at is the citizens. So let's go over to it. You can see I've already got a few lined up there at the front of the castle, so it's these ones here. Show you what that looks like, and we can also go into it via the tavern as well. So when I click onto the tavern, you can also see the options down here as well. So let's go and have a look at what this is all about. First of all, I will recruit the ones down here, and you'll notice as well when you recruit these, you can see that it's adding a little bit extra on the resources you receive. Now I'll be honest, they're very minimal and nothing really spectacular to talk about, but let's recruit them all. The ones on the left hand side in the blue cloaks tend to give you a reward of something, so I've got a large material chest from that one, so it's worth collecting these every day. Again, it's not going to blow up your account in any particular way, and this is a feature that has been around for quite a while, but it wasn't available on the older servers. So the newer servers, people will have already been using this and getting the rewards from that. But for people like myself on server 1429, that's I think then, server 1429, this hasn't been available. So let's go into the citizen this way, and you can see there are different bonuses that we are getting. So you can see stamina recovery speed is 0.5%, and you've got some other ones down there as well. Let's go into where we actually appoint these. So it's this one here towards the top. You will see the same kind of icon on mobile as well, and you can see there are different areas where these citizens can basically go to work. So you can see on the academy side of things, let's have a look at this one, and when we go into there, you can see we're increasing the research speed by 0.5. Juliet is increasing it by 1.5, Charlotte by 1, Susan by 0.5. But again, the idea is you are just literally pointing these different people, and they do come in different qualities: grey, green, blue, purple, gold. Obviously it's going to be a long time before we can get the gold ones, I would imagine. And if we go and have a look at Jack, he's a purple one. You can see that the ore production there is increased by 7,000, and I believe that's every hour. But again, it's not going to break the bank. Now you will have noticed as well at the bottom there, when I clicked on this, you can see that we can also ascend or improve these particular citizens, and I believe you can only do that on the purple and the gold ones. So the way to notice this anyway is this green icon, this green arrow, that will show you how to do that. Now let's go back to the citizens. So you can see we've got the status here and we've got the citizens list. Down at the bottom, we've got the quick assign button. So all those ones that are just recruited, I can just easily add them all, and it will put in your best ones. So again, these buffs are going to add up over time. Tavern, if you go into the tavern and have a look at that, that is your stamina speed. So it would be useful to get decent ones appointed in there. Same with the academy. Hospital is healing speed, as you would expect. And then you have the resource ones, the mines, all going all the way down. And again, we have that with the quarries. So you can see you can definitely fill up quite a lot of these areas. So you can see my sawmill, actually, I've got quite a few in there, and the buffs that come with that. You can also click on the switch to overview mode, which you notice there at the bottom right. And this will just give you a more simpler look at what you are getting on all of these. So if we go back up to the hospital, you can see there it's telling me a total is 2% between those three people. You can see that it's 3.5% for the research speed, and then stamina recovery is 1.8. Now when it comes to upgrading these different ones, I'm just going to go back to the assignment mode, and let's have a look at that purple one. I don't have the fragments for him, so let's just click into this. So you can see these are the different things that we need, and these are something that you will get over time from the recruit side of things. Now let's just go into that recruit, and this is where you will get one free daily chance. Let's have a look at what we get in this one, and it was one of those citizen medals that I needed to upgrade that purple Jack, but also I will need fragments of him as well. Now you can actually go and get extra chances in here using gems. This is every day, I believe. It is daily chance, so you can buy these. 50,000 a day is going to give you extra chances to do that, so I will actually buy all of them. I've got loads of gems saved up, as you may have noticed from previous videos, and we will have a look at what we get with these 10 different tickets. So now I can recruit times 10. You can see it down there. That is what I'm going to do. You can also see as well that an epic citizen is guaranteed within 44 more recruitments. So every 50, an epic citizen will be guaranteed. So let's do these 10 now and see what we get. And these are all the different cards. So when you open that, you can see that was a fragment for the iron worker. You can see I've got Jack. You can see I've got Collins. Some more citizen medals. We've got Powell, Lumberjack Francis fragment times 5, Researcher Murphy fragment times 5. We've got Catherine, who is a purple. Very nice indeed. And then we've got another purple there in green. So let's go and have a look at what difference that has made to the recruitment. You can see again there is a red icon now over this that we can now go into and obviously quick assign. So let's quick assign that and see what difference this has made. So you can see now Catherine is one of my purples. She's in there. We've got Jack down there as well, and just going down all the way down the bottom you can see green has been put in for the sawmill. So if I go into Catherine and have a look if she is available to upgrade, you can see that I've got enough of these medals, but what I don't have is the pieces. Now I believe when you do upgrade this, it doesn't mean that it's going to go to the 1-star ascension. I think you need to increase these stars at the top first. So I think it's 5 stars will then take her to 1 star, I believe. Got that mixed up, or I've not got that information quite right, then please do let me know in the comments. So let's come back off that. The next thing we're going to do is go back to the overview mode and now see what kind of difference that has made. The other thing you can do as well is check all your citizens out via the citizen list. So you can go into here and see exactly who and what are being applied to the different buffs. And you can also see as well all the different ones that you can get. Now, of course, you can also buy a pack with this. I don't believe the pack personally is that great. It gets you an extra 10 chances and a few little rewards, but the rewards again are very minimal for that $4.99. But again, if you've got that money to burn and it's something you want to add, then of course you're going to get these buffs a lot quicker. And that is pretty much it for the citizens. Let's just have one quick more rundown. You get them from the front here. This is where you get them. You can see they will add various buffs. Then once you've done that, you can go into this icon at the top there. And once you go inside there, this is where you will be able to quick assign. And this is where you can apply the different citizens to the relevant places. Again, if you switch to overview mode, this will give you a breakdown of what all the different speeds are and exactly what you've got in each of the different ones. If we go to the citizen list, this will show you exactly who you've got, and you can see there with those purples I can increase their star level. You can do that with the purple and the gold. None of the others you can do that with. But if we go and have a look at Lumberjack Green, again, you can see that we use these medals and fragments to increase their star. It would have been good that I would have been able to do this on one of these, which I can't, unfortunately. So hopefully that is something we can see going forward. But again, it is just basically another area where we can get some additional buffs, which look very minimal, but go towards helping you increase stamina, increase resources, increase research speed, and various things like that. So it's just an additional little thing from Evony. And like I say, you can go and purchase those extra 10 chances daily for gems. So 50,000 gems a day will give you those 10 additional chances, which I will take advantage of at this stage just to see how it goes. And perhaps I'll give an update in a month or so just to see where this has gone. If you've been doing this for a while on the new servers, then please do give some feedback and also anything that I may have missed to this particular video. But this just looks like a very simple way of adding additional buffs to your account, which are very minimal. That brings us to the end of this video. Look forward to seeing you in another video very soon. Thanks for watching.